Well, there's been a terrific collaboration between the Huron Perth Public Health and the Rotary Club of Stratford at the vaccination clinics. I'm Eddie Matthews from the Stratford and District Chamber of Commerce, along with Catherine Hahn, president of the Rotary Club of Stratford, and Dr. Patricia Naskew. Catherine, let's start with you and give us a bit of background about how other Rotary clubs were able to help out with these vaccination clinics.
Yeah, sure. Great. Thank you, Eddie. As you are aware, Rotary's motto is service above self. And that's been a little bit challenging for Rotary service clubs as we're facing this pandemic. And so our club was looking for ways that we could still be involved and engaged with our community during the pandemic. And we got an email from our district governor, David Elliott, telling us about how a Rotary Club in Collingwood had partnered with their health unit to help with the volunteerism in preparing for the mass vaccination clinics. And he suggested that we reach out to our clinics. And so we did that. And within, it was a flurry of activity. Within about 24 hours, I think, we had these Zoom calls with Angela from the Huron Perth Health Alliance and other members. And before you knew it, we were partnered with them. Setting up, we had the platform already in Rotary to sign up volunteers for the clinics. So it's just been sort of a whirlwind of getting all of that together. And of course, Rotarians have been starving to do that kind of, in-person community service. So it's been a great experience for both sides.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk to Dr. Naskew. And Dr. Patricia Naskew is a new member to the Rotary Club of Stratford and has stepped up to take the lead on the coordination of these efforts. Doctor, I got to ask you, what goes into planning and getting something like this off the ground?
That was a great opportunity for me to start doing something for my community and also bring a bit of my background and experience to the Rotary Club. What's behind it is a lot of collaboration, a lot of discussion, and a huge amount of effort that is not seen, but that shows at the end of the day in the results. We've had to talk to our IT support guys who talk to their IT support guys, and Catherine and I had a training session one Saturday evening, and between Thursday and Monday morning, we had an online platform running so volunteers can register for those clinics.
Tell me the logistics behind this. What does it take? What do you need? And what does Rotary hope to get once this is up and running?
It's already up and running, and we've been running it since mid-March, I believe. The public health required a number of people to help at the vaccination clinics in order to keep the attendance lined up properly and in the proper distance and at the correct time to clean up the chairs and surfaces and overall help the medical professionals at the clinic. So Rotary provided initially the Rotary members as volunteers, as bodies and boots on the ground. However, it became clear that with a number of clinics available, it would be very difficult to coordinate a number of people. So our second contribution was to provide a platform, which is the registration or the sign-up sheet for all the volunteers. Initially, we only had the volunteers from the Rotary Complex register, and most of them are still Rotarians. But as time has gone by, we have taken over registering the volunteers in Goderich and probably in the smaller communities as the clinics will occur there later on. And our pool of contributing volunteers has increased significantly. I am the person at the bottom of the email with a signature, and I am the one who makes sure that all the positions are full. And if there are any cancellations, I reach out and fill them up. And my other role is to vet those volunteers to make sure they're reliable and they will continue to come back and they're there for a good reason.
Yeah, good. And Catherine, what do our viewers need to know, whether it be age group, the dates that they can drop by, how to register? Are those questions all available for them up on the website?
Yeah, so if you go to rotarystratford.com, you will see that the sign up list there for vaccination clinics are listed there. And, you know, we had some members when we were first looking at doing this that said, you know, I'm not sure that I want to put myself out there. It's, you know, I'm 70 plus years old and I'm in that vulnerable sector. And, you know, we said to them, absolutely, this is something that's a personal choice for everyone to make. But for those of us that have just been starving to get out there and do that, it's just been a great opportunity for us to continue to be able to serve our community.
Yeah, no kidding. And Doctor, the amount of volunteers you've had, do you need anything more, or are you satisfied with the amount of volunteers you've got helping out so far?
That's a great question. I would never ever turn around helpful hands. What I would ask people to do is email me at Rotary Stratford and ask me if there are any opportunities, and I usually find out where they live, how quickly they can be over, and if they're able to do the job, because it is a little difficult. It's a 3.5 to 4 hour shift sometimes. It requires a lot of bending and sometimes pushing wheelchairs. It's not for everybody. But I'm happy to keep a list of available hands, especially with the summer coming. Some people may take little vacations and take little breaks, and we're happy to have more than the 300 or 400 already registered with the club.
Well, for all that we've heard lately about the rollout for the vaccines, this is great news to hear of what Rotary Club is doing. Catherine, we'll leave you with the final word here. If people do want more information, simply go to the website, correct?
That's right. Yeah, rotarystratford.com, and you'll find lots of information there. Or again, you can reach out to Patricia directly and she can help you with that.
Okay. Any updates, please let us know about, okay?
Great. Thank you so much, Eddie.
Patricia, Catherine, it's nice of you to join us. Thank you for what you're doing. And I'm Eddie Matthews from the Stratford and District Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.